Researchers at the College of Edinburgh's Roslin Institute include genetically updated chickens to make humane protein food in their eggs. They expect the draft will one day conduct to rescue drugs how are a lot more profitable to do. The crew updated the genomes of the chickens so their eggs include big amounts of top quality assurance protein food. Fair 3 eggs include a clinical considerable dosage, on to the scientists. Initially the protein food will be utilized in study, but lab tests include already found they job at low as so as counterpart drugs. Fiber-based therapies such as the carcinoma treatments Herceptin and Avastin can be efficient wherever conventional drugs failure, but they are very costly. The new study, a cooperation among the institution and the college's spin-out business Roslin Technologies, holds out the pledge of a far more profitable manufacture trial. We encounter the medical makers of next day in a safe installation at the institution. Many decades of transgene chickens are stored in rows of roomy pens. Their job is simple quite, lay 300 eggs a year. Down there are cockerels there too much, thing of a surprise party to a city dweller love me. Their goal is double. Hens win lay except down there's a fighter in the proximity. Advantage, the males are required to do more than transgene chickens. These creatures are not clones. New generations of fiber producers are done in the usual, biologic path. Professor Helen Singh of the institution says it's a price-efficient way of scale-up manufacture. If you wish more than eggs you fair requirement more than bird. How's why in the pen we include a fighter, and he can make an terrible lot of family in a brief period. So we can make a lot of hens in a brief time if we wish to great bulk up the delivery of the narcotic. In a lab off of the cacophony of the chick barn, Dr. Fox Heron of Roslin Technologies produces a pan of 10 eggs. How would elegance any lunch spreadsheet? But these ones will never come the meal circuit. It's rather old molded initially, she says. We fair fracture the ovum. I've be rather expert at crack eggs above the year. The gold egg yolk is put to one party unnecessary. It's the egg whites how contains the jewel, big quantities of medically essential protein food. These protein food are very, very costly to make, she says, since you can't fair synthesize them in a chemical laboratory. The requirement a residing framework to production them, since protein food are really big molecules, really facility, and they requirement all of the mechanism of a cage to do them and stack them correctly. So far the chickens include been genetically updated to make 2 types of fiber. One is macrophage CSF. It is creature advanced as a treatment how stimulates corrupt tissues to maintenance themselves. It is creature manufactured in humane and pig versions. This is named IFN alpha 2A. The is a humane fiber how is home in our bodies. It's pronounced as portion of our immunity framework, Dr. Heron says. It has antivirus properties. It's as well been found how is has several against cancer properties. It's a fiber how is utilized in the hospital present, or has been for rather several period, for treat hepatite and specific type of cancer. As in all study in promise treatments down there is a caution. It can get many decades of future study and test up a breakout becomes a medical. Yet treatments for uncommon, as called fatherless diseases can be quick tracked, and drugs for animals tend to go on the marketplace though more than rapidly. By reduction the price of fiber therapies the new method could build affordable treatments for farmer animals and pets, discovery up a new marketplace in the veterinarian segment. Dr. Heron knows fair how efficient fiber therapies can be. She acquired an current narcotic for incendiary intestine illness. It was a cute unbelievable item, she says. I went a Friday, while I was perhaps departure to include my whole intestine remote, to Monday departure household. It's cute spectacular kind of material we can do in several of these drugs. So with hope we can get these out down there and consider several of these very hard illnesses. The crew are sure they can extend the band of protein food chickens can put. The method utilized to enter the new genes in chick DNA involved a lentivirus to supply the load. It is length set but involves test and mistake up the genes discover their desirable goal. The more recent CRISPR/Ca technique is anticipated to enable lot more than accurate edit. The researchers acquired strategy financing of the biotech and biologic sciences study Justice and published their received information in the magazine BMC Biotech. The chickens themselves are untouched by the presence of humane protein food in their system. Residing in facility excellent to such of cell hens, they fare go on gasket eggs as regular. EU regulation versus GM organisms in the meal circuit indicate no one they nor their eggs will end up on yours platter. But they could be pioneers in making superior and more profitable medication. More profitable since they virtually job for chick nourish.